All right, I know what you guys are thinking. Brad, what gives, man? You're uploading 2 videos in one summer? Well, of course this wasn't the plan, but then new Freedom MC decided to reach out and he asked me to tour his own city. And how can I say no to that, man? Are you kidding me? He's got so many subs. Look at that. I'm going to steal his content. Today, we're going to be touring through Beaver Bluff. This is a city based on Malibu, California. Freedom's done an absolutely fantastic job of capturing that rich, warm feeling that Malibu has to it. And yeah, I'll be showing that all to you guys today. So we start over here on this pier and we can head inwards. We can see a lot of boats. He has a lot of tutorials on his channel for various things, including boats, actually. And there's also a map here on the ground. I've already grabbed just a few, but you guys can kind of get an idea of the size of this city. We are right over here. So it's a pretty decently sized city. There's some holes in between that obviously have not been filled in yet. Being only 2 years into it, you know, you can only do so much, but this is insanely impressive. 2 years into my own city, it was still probably about the size of, well, maybe just this map. So the fact that he's been able to do so much in 2 years is damn impressive. In case you were wondering, this whole map was made custom on World Painter, and it is absolutely beautiful. If I were to start over on my own city, which I don't plan to, but if I were to, I would definitely make it on World Painter, because I mean, you can make some amazing looking things on World Painter. The rolling hills, the beautiful seas, it's just perfect. As we come off of the beach and onto the mainland, you'll see the first thing we have right here is a beautiful resort. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Now, one thing you will notice around the city is most of the interiors are not done. Honestly, I can very much relate to that because I hate doing interiors too. Only a few of my interiors are done, so very much in the same vein as my own city. But still, look at the architecture in this. This is absolutely beautiful. I just got to point this out. And walking through this, it looks fantastic with shaders, the little light shining through. Oh my god. He's done a great job with adding in lots of detail to these buildings without them feeling overdone. I feel like a lot of people, when they build their cities, almost have a habit of over detailing, and that's a matter of taste, obviously. But I feel like he's found a perfect balance here where no surfaces feel plain, but nothing feels overwhelming to look at either. Here, even in the parking lot, he's done a good job of just adding in various cars to really just make this place feel alive. It feels like it's lived in. As we come up to the road, we are faced with a decision, left or right. Now we're going to start by going right, but there is stuff to the left and we will come back to that later in the video. But now, as we head directly to the right, we see this nice strip mall right here. Looks like we have a few interiors here. Here's a coffee building, little coffee shop, and you can see all their prices right there. Honestly, pretty reasonable. Further down, we have a store called Suburban, and we have some nice clothing here. Looks very nice. I always appreciate when interiors are done, mostly because I hate doing interiors myself. Here's the grocer guy. It looks like there's some broken blocks in this. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, but you can still get the idea. This place looks pretty cool. He also has these really cool signs right here that are for handicap parking. I really appreciate that detail. There's other various signs that you'll see around the world. These are maps that are custom coded in to have various pictures on them. One thing I can't help but appreciate with this city is that almost everything is built on a diagonal. That's just insanely impressive to me, because building on a diagonal, for those of you guys who haven't tried it, is pretty difficult to learn. It's very possible to build almost everything on a diagonal, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice for sure. Especially doing interiors. I mean, don't even get me started on doing diagonal interiors. This is absolutely absurd. And in case you're wondering, this is a surfboard shop. I actually really love these designs for the surfboards with the little levers here acting as the fin that goes under the water. Pretty smart, honestly. Continuing down the street, we have a nice lifeguard building right here. No interior, of course, as is the trend in most of this world. I will point out pretty much any interior that I see. But he's done a very good job with the exterior, and this is a very good idea for a build for any of you guys with beaches. Continuing on, we have a tennis club right here. Again, no interior, but I mean, the courts obviously look very good, and everything being built on a diagonal. I can't even stress just how cool this is and how rare it is to see people building on diagonals. It's almost like he's trying to avoid building perfectly straight buildings. Across from that, we have a big old casino over here. I need to take notes on this too. I have my own casino that I've just entirely avoided finishing. So at some point here, we'll have to finish it up. But this thing looks pretty big, looks nice. And the upper floors here actually have full interiors. Here's a nice bedroom. I know I broke into the glass. Don't we're not going to talk about it. But these all look really good. Very impressive. One detail you might have noticed I haven't pointed out yet is the fact that a lot of these streets are named. Like this is Mesa Drive. And that's really cool. When you step off of the road at some point over here, the name will disappear. But that's actually because there's command blocks under here somewhere. I don't want to like dig around too much, but there are command blocks under the road that broadcast the name of the road. And that's just a really cool detail. I love that. While we're down here, I just want to show off a few of these mansion designs. They're very cool. I guess, I don't know if these are considered mansions, these houses. But these are really, really cool designs. And I need to like steal some of these for my city low key. This one has its own boat. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This guy's rich. So this right here is actually probably one of my favorite houses I've seen so far. Obviously, I haven't like toured all of the houses yet, but this is a really nice looking house. I love the aesthetic going on here. The big driveway. It feels just very real. Like it feels like it was taken from the real world. Now he has mentioned that he's used a lot of like realty sites and stuff like that to help design his houses, but this is really, really cool. This is a nice house, and it looks like the interior might be like partially done, like he got halfway through it. This might be a pretty uncomfortable bed to sleep on, I'm not gonna lie, but no, honestly, like this is a cool house. And the exteriors being fully detailed, even if he hasn't done like specifically the interiors, like this table, there's a really nice design for like an umbrella that's you know, not up all the way. Nice little grill design. Oh, he's got some chicken cooked up here, huh? Interesting choice. Interesting choice. I'm more of a burger guy myself, but you know, chicken works too. The big pool, of course, overlooking the ocean. Looks awesome. Now you might be asking, what is right above the ocean? What is this? And I was wondering the same thing. But if we go up here, you'll actually see that this is a subway terminal. And this is a really nice design. I love this so much. It feels both open and claustrophobic at the same time. It really captures that feel of like a subway station. You know, you got the nice tracks with all the various components of the track, including like, I don't know, here's like a little generator or something like that back here. It looks really, really good. I love it. And obviously it's not connected to anything because it is a work in progress. But he's done a very good job designing this. It looks very real. Like it looks like it could exist in the real world. So props to him. So like, for example, though, this is where one subway entrance would be right here. Across the street, we just have some more little shops, stuff like that. Right here, this is some sort of small shop with no interior. It looks kind of too small to have an interior, but still the detail on the exterior looks really good. The little chairs, the little seating areas look fantastic. I love that. And over here we have Jack in the Box. Nice little place right here. No interior once again, but I just love that. Like, even if he hasn't done the interiors, he's taken care of the exterior detailing. He's made sure to keep, you know, chairs and tables and whatnot, just to make sure that all the spaces feel filled. You can see there's this very nice path that leads into the hill up here. We're not going to take that, honestly, as much as I'd really like to. Maybe we should. Should we take this? I kind of want to continue on this way, and then we can loop back around. I'm going to take this really quick, because you know what? This is my channel, and I'm going to take it my way. But yeah, here we are. We're on this little pedestrian path, which is another thing that I think a lot of people lack in their city, including myself, especially myself, let's be honest. One of the biggest critiques of my city is just not enough, like, walkable areas. But he's done a very good job throughout this whole city of just making everything feel very walkable and alive. And it looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, words can't describe how cool this looks. This is awesome. This big park area. All right, it looks like we're back on another main road, so we'll take this later. And we're going to continue down back onto the main road. I just wanted to check out some of these buildings really quick. They all look really good. I love the cars also. But now we're back on Pacific Coast and we can just see some more random buildings on the left. They all look really good. I'm not too sure what this is. If anyone has any idea, maybe point it out down below. But it just looks cool. Here's some nice parking that's just along the shore. I don't know why I like this so much, but this is just really satisfying to look at to me. Here we have some sort of other seafood looking restaurant right here. I'm not too sure what block this is supposed to be. Again, he must have some like custom blocks in this world that are broken or something. But it looks nice. Honestly, even with the brown texture, it kind of fits in, even though I'm sure that's not what he was going for. Across from that, we have beaverbluff FM. This is some sort of radio station from the looks of it or something. Radio station or music studio, and I'm glitching. Oh no. Help me. I guess this is what I get for joining a German server. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, just very well decorated area. I am lagging like crazy. Can we get this to stop, please? Oh my god. I've got to get out of here, man. I got to get out. Oh, please. Please let me out. So this right here was one of the main roads I was told I should definitely check out. That is Bluffwood Road. We'll be sure to check that out in just a little bit. We're going to continue along this way till we reach the end, and then we're going to turn back this way, and then we'll continue in that direction. But right over here, we have some more just various buildings. These are a little bit smaller. I actually really like these, and I like the different colors. The colors just make it feel very alive. And for those of you thinking about doing different power line designs, he's even doing it in a diagonal, which is insanely impressive. Obviously, when you get close, the illusion breaks a little bit. But certainly from a distance, I mean, that looks good. That looks really, really good. And I gotta appreciate that. It's something I'm kind of too scared to do in my own world. At the end of the road here, this must be some sort of other mansion or property. This looks like some sort of security system right there. I'm guessing that this is like a... I'm not too sure. It looks like it might be a mansion though, just by the architecture of it. But it looks really cool. It's pretty big. It could also be some sort of like resort building. I'm not too sure though. There's some more interesting little house designs here. I really like these. Now this is a really cool design. It's kind of a villa-esque building, I think. I think that's the word for it. But it looks really, really good. And I love how it surrounds a pool. I like that. And you got a little hot tub right here. Very nice. Very nice. Plenty of little spots around this world to just catch little glimpses of inspiration. It's very impressive. And I love the fact that you can go on the ground on most of this world and you never really have to turn around. You can always just continue across some other path. Like here we've connected up to another road. So just the fact that you can kind of do that, like you can take a path around and I'll go this way. And like, there's always somewhere I can go. Like there's not just a dead end. Like now I can come up here and that connects up to the house. And I can take this way and it'll connect up here. And then it always just leads somewhere else. And I love that. It just doesn't feel like super closed off. I always feel like I have a choice on where I go. Big old parking lot right here, and this appears to be a school. I really love this design. This is an awesome school design here. I love the main entrance area right here with the little water elements on both sides, the outdoor seating, school bus sitting here. Very nice, very nice. And I believe this is actually one of the few buildings that has an interior. So we're going to just take a quick look around. My own city actually used to have an elementary school in it, and then I got rid of it because I decided I didn't like it. Honestly, I need to step my game up a little bit and get back to building schools and everything like that. We'll get to that soon. But yeah, I love this little library right here. Here, this is some sort of like pottery room. This is really cool. I love this detailing. Not all the rooms just have to be like plain basic classrooms. You know, you can have some interesting designs to them. And I love that. Right next to the school, we have a nice track and field. This is a really cool detail. I think a lot of people forget to add in any athletic courts around their school. Usually at least one is really good. Maybe a few even, depending on the size of the school. You know, football fields, soccer fields, track fields, all that kind of stuff. Just adds a lot. Baseball fields, great details. So we're gonna take the hint, and instead of continuing on and seeing absolutely nothing where the dead end of the city is, we're going to take one of these other roads off of this, and we're just gonna kind of travel around. So we're gonna go right here. This was the road I believe we were on before. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we were right here. So we're gonna continue on this way. Also, there's a helipad right here. I mean, dude, how rich do you have to be? You have a helipad on your roof. Like, where can I get one of those? Can anyone just like give me a helipad? Anyways, we're gonna continue on this road, Sterling Way. Very nice. You can see there's kind of the illusion of there being some sort of school sign right here, and I really love that, even if there's no writing on it. But yeah, you can see we have like a lot of different mansion designs on the left here. He's done just a very good job with even just the variety of like architectural styles. Like, none of these are the exact same building. These are all hand built and entirely different from one another in their own kind of special way. Even though they all kind of come together and mesh into one style, each building is slightly different and carries its own characteristics. You could really go in circles for hours around this world. I mean, I've been touring for like 30 minutes now, and I'm still going across all sorts of new stuff, and there's so many forks in the road. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna get lost. This is crazy. I just want to take a few looks around some of these mansions, and we'll probably get some overhead views too, just because I don't want to bore you guys with like a ton of mansions. But there are so many in this world. It's absolutely insane. And for me personally, it's really hard to get bored of this. I mean, these are great, and the exterior is always just being different. Fantastic. The pool here, this is a really nice pool design with a hot tub. I love the fountain here. I love all the little gardens and everything. It looks great. And look at this gateway that goes onto the street. Are you kidding me? This is absurd. It just looks so nice. I genuinely can't even describe like how cool it is to just walk through it. It just feels so real and just so nice. This whole hill over here of just big houses, beautiful architecture. He's done so good, and he has every right to be proud of this. And so we have ended up back on Bluffwood Avenue. Over here we have another gas station. Can never forget the gas stations. Some people just entirely forget about gas stations. Cough cough me. I need to add some more in my city. I think we only have one or two, and not a single one of them is actually in the city. They're all like in the suburbs. So note to self, add in some gas stations or something. I've been here for nearly 40 minutes, and I haven't even mentioned all of the forage that is in this world. The different plants, they all look absolutely fantastic and really add to that feeling. I love the scale. They don't use Minecraft default trees. They use big trees. Here's some like palm trees and just some various other types of trees that really make it alive and real, I guess. I don't know. I'm like running out of words to use. This is actually an insane mansion. I love this one. This is cool. I love the kind of modern style. I don't know what this is called, like the ultra modern style. And I think I've gotten lost again. Where's the road? Hello? I took a turn somewhere. I think this is my main road. Yeah, that's definitely where we were. This world is really just lagging me like crazy. It's absolutely absurd. It's so big, and you know, obviously vibrant visuals being what they are, a little bit laggy on their own, but like with the city, it is absolutely killing my PC, and my PC isn't like all that bad. Then again, at the same time, I am also recording at 1440p 60, so that could be it too. It's crazy how windy these roads are. I've been walking down the same road for probably about 5 minutes now, and it's just pretty long. I think we're only just now getting to the end. Let's see what this says. But yeah, I don't even think I'm at the end. Is this also Bluffwood Avenue? Oh my god, it is. Which way do I go? How do I get home? I'm lost. Oh, it's over for me. Wasn't this was also Bluffwood Avenue, right? Am I crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh, we're going this way. Trust my gut. This might take me back to the main road. I want to go the other way then. I just want to peek at this one real quick, and then we'll head back up. Yeah, this one's absurd. Right on the main road. I love the big pool. I love all the foliage here. He's done a great job with that. The 3-car garage, hell yeah. Oh my god, nope, there's 6. There's 6 of them. And you can see up here on this like pillar, he's just got some random plans for the building. This is the Mafia Vibe mansion. And he's got like an idea for the interior. Obviously no interior done yet, but he does plan on eventually doing all of the interiors, he told me. Okay, yeah, let's head back up now and continue on with the tour in this direction, because I think there's a whole lot more in this direction, and then we'll have to cut back onto Pacific. But like, I don't know if you guys can see it fully, but like, just trying to give you guys an idea of scale. Like, this goes on past my render distance. You see that like little blue right there? It goes on all the way over there. There's so many houses right here, and yet it feels so crowded and yet like spread out at the same time. Like the feeling it has is absolutely amazing. He's done so good with this, and I love how the roads aren't just in a grid. They all kind of wind. They have a nice wind to them. Really captures that rich Malibu style. Here's a very nice style house, very different. It's probably a lot older, covered in some vines along the house here. It looks very good. Still obviously big mansion, but of course in a different style. And that kind of versatility and style is a true testament to his skill, honestly. That lighting coming through. Oh, that's cool lighting. I love that. That's sick. Dude, that view is absolutely amazing. This is probably the best view I've seen yet in the whole city, and that's saying a lot because there are some really cool views in the city here. But like, that's just a cool view. I know you're not like looking down a hill or anything, but just the sun being where it is, with the trees where they are, I mean, that's nice. And coming up from that house, it looks like we have finally crossed paths again with this brick path, which goes all the way down here to what looks like the city center where the town hall is. If you come down here, we have this cool statue. I actually love this design. Look at that beautiful horse with the person riding it with a nice spear. Kind of a dull end to the spear, but you can't really do much better in Minecraft. I absolutely love this. You got an elevator over here to get up top, and over here looks like we'll have another entrance to the subway with probably bathrooms on either side or something like that. And then over here, he told me he's planning to build some shops, so that'll be pretty cool. I'm not sure what kind of shops he plans to put there, but honestly, this is a really cool area. And for those of you guys looking for inspiration on how to do your city center, this is pretty good. And I just love how walkable this area is. Just all the random paths around. It's truly made for pedestrians, and I love that. And yeah, right here is where we were at the start, and then here's where we just were a second ago. So you can see how much was just over here, and now we're going to be crossing over onto this side of the world. So we're going to start by just following this road here and checking out these builds. I'm a big fan of this one right here. I love this kind of modern style. I feel like it looks really good, even if it's very basic color wise. I feel like it works well. And again, the fact that he built this on a diagonal, and not even just a straight diagonal, not even like a 45 degree. This is, I don't know what kind of weird angle this is, but this is absurd. Why he does this to himself, I don't know, but it's damn impressive. Continuing on, we have some more just really walkable areas. This is some sort of like, I don't know, it's just this nice downtown kind of shop center, and I absolutely love that. You can see there's some plans for some different stores right here. We got a Balenciaga that's gonna be built right here. Just some various stuff along this street. You could just imagine this being a bustling street in the real world, and it's just really impressive to walk through. It just looks so cool, and he's really just captured a perfect walkable style. Continuing on, we have some more taller looking buildings here. I don't know if you'd quite call them skyscrapers, but some taller kind of mid high rises right here, and I love these. These are really nicely placed. And we have some other cool buildings. 937, I don't know if that's the number of it or if that has some meaning I don't know about, but it looks pretty cool, and it looks like there's an interior for this one, so damn right I'm going to check it out really quickly. He's got this nice ceiling light design here, and we just continue on. A lot of cool looking stuff. I love this place. Look at that view too. That's not even bad. Even if this is first floor, like, it's not a bad view by any means. And certainly if you're on the top floor, I mean, that's nice. That's a cool view. We got some random parking here. This looks like a parking garage just by the fact it goes underground, which is really nice. And he's got a big bat problem in this city, if you guys couldn't tell already. I mean, maybe they're not a problem. It all depends on how you look at it, I guess. Continuing on, we have a roundabout here, and this is the street that we were just on, Bluffwood, I believe. This is, yeah, Bluffwood right here. And yeah, I love this roundabout. Looks good. And I'm a hater of roundabouts, trust me. But you know, as an American, I have to. But it looks good, and it's a good spot for one too. You can see here we have another gas station, more high rises here, and it looks like we have a little skyscraper over there. I don't know, are these considered like high rises or mid rises? I'm not too sure, but they all look good. We're kind of getting more into the main city now over here. And this is also very impressive to walk through, and he's done good with making it feel claustrophobic by the big buildings, but still very walkable and open at the same time. There's so many different paths you can take, and you feel like you have plenty of room to walk. You're not going to be like crowded in with the cars. He's done very good with that. Oh my god, horses, get out of here, man. This is not a horse safe area, or maybe it is. I'm not too sure. I don't see any cars. I mean, you're probably chilling here. I don't know. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is a building from GTA. I can't remember the name of it though, but it's a really impressive looking building for sure. And then across from that, we have a parking garage. Again, if you're looking for different parking garage designs, here's a very nice one. I appreciate the build. And again, for some reason, he's decided to torture himself and build this on a diagonal. But the fact that he's done that for almost every single building, I mean, I don't know how you have this level of creativity and thought processing, but it's a damn impressive feat. Anyways, across from that, we have the hospital right here. I don't believe it is furnished. It does not appear to be, but it is a hospital. And we continue on, and we just have some more various parts of the city. I am lagging like crazy. This PC is begging for me to stop. My god. We're almost done. Don't worry. We're almost there, I think. Right here, though, we have a gondola. We're going to actually follow this path really quickly. Because we're going to need to cut back this way soon anyways and end the tour. So there's a little bit more this way we're going to check out. But right here we have a gondola. Here's the entrance to it. Or I guess not an entrance. It's one of the buildings. This is fully furnished and it looks really, really good. Obviously some sort of store right here, or maybe it's for tickets. I'm not too sure. But somehow, somewhere you can get up. Maybe right here. Yeah, it looks like we got some security. We can go up the stairs. Through here, probably. How do I get up? Somewhere. Here we are. And we would take one of the gondolas and it would take us all the way up the hill, back in this direction. And it's not entirely complete, but I'll just take you to the other side for the heck of it. All the way up here. He plans to build a mega mall. So, yeah, we'll have the other side of the gondola here, and then the mega mall probably taking up most of this hill. So that's going to be a big, big project. But honestly, I can't wait to see him do it. I don't know about you guys. This is really cool, and it's a very creative idea. I don't see many cities. I don't think I've seen a single city that has a gondola in it. So that's really, really cool. So we're going to continue back this way, and then we'll cut back. I love this building here. I have no idea what it is. Maybe some sort of hotel. I'm not too sure. I'm guessing a hotel. It just kind of, it gives me that vibe, doesn't it? Maybe apartments. I'm not too sure. But let's see. Any interiors? No. But yeah, very much hotel-ish, resort-ish. Not too sure. And then we have some sort of building right here. Let's see what that says. These to me look like apartments, but I could be wrong again. We're almost done on this street, and then we should be able to cut it back. I believe it cuts back somewhere over here. If not, we're going to have to turn around. But again, I just love the variety in designs of like buildings and stuff. It all meshes together very well while feeling very unique. And I love that. Now, this is either some sort of hotel or apartment. The bottom floor is not furnished, but the upper floors I can tell are. These look to be probably hotels. Yeah, this is definitely a hotel. Love the red carpet everywhere, and yeah, nice little hotel apartment. Cutting through it just keeps going. Oh my god. There's so much. I thought we were almost done. I guess we are. I can kind of see where it ends right up here. But you can see it continues all the way along the hill. I'm just going to kind of cut through here, and then we're going to cut back just because I want to speed this up a little bit. We are almost an hour into the tour uncut, so, you know, it's going to be probably a fairly long video even now. But like, geez, look at all of these designs, and it looks like he has a gravel road. I should be walking this. This is so cool to walk. But like, look at this. Look at these houses. Oh my god. And then he has this little path crossing through. Are you kidding me? This little walking path. And yeah, this connects back to his part that we were looking at earlier. And if we continue this way, we have a little gravel path here, a little dirt path, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, this is all incomplete over here, but dude, great job with the different path designs. Really mixing it up adds a lot to your city. I will tell you that. But finally, we're at the edge of the city, so we can cut back and we can finish off this side of the tour, and then we will be done. So we're almost there. Don't worry. We're just going to cut through really quickly. And you can see we're just going to kind of take a quick peek at a few of these houses as we cut back. Just some really, really good house designs. I love these. And it all feels so alive from ground level. The cars everywhere really help with that feeling of, I don't know, like there's almost like a feeling of loneliness in a lot of cities where there's not enough cars, especially my own. But I love that he's just throwing cars in at random locations just to make it feel like there are people that live there. You know, even if the road itself isn't crowded, there's cars around, so you know that people exist in this world. And that's just a really cool detail. It's just a nice quiet day here in the city. And it looks like this is the very, very last house here on this road. And then we'll have to turn back. Look at this. Very orange. Honestly, I really like it. This is my first look at it. I didn't really look at it earlier. This is cool, and I love the use of the mangrove roots as the gate. That's a really creative idea. But he's done a good job detailing the side. It feels like it's been here a while, but it's very well kept. And I mean, dude, these people are so rich. Are you kidding me? They each have their own tennis courts. Are you kidding me? Like all of them. There's so many houses with their own tennis courts. These people are rich. What the heck, man? Why can't I get this kind of money? And here we are. We got to head back to the mainland here on Pacific. You can see there's just some nice shops along here. And I love the walls, honestly. I didn't really point that out too much, but the barrier walls between the higher level and the lower level is just a very nice detail instead of just having like either just a drop off here or like a more of a slant on a hill. It makes for good terrain variation, and I really respect that. Instead of just having crosswalks everywhere, there's also just some bridges, pedestrian bridges here, and that's a really cool detail also. I love the signs here for the highway. Again, there's nothing on them, but I mean, it's a cool detail for sure. Here's some more just smaller houses here. That one's not that small. This one's a smaller house. And even then, it's like not that small. Still pretty decently sized. More parking spaces. I love the split level parking here. That's just a cool detail, and it looks like there's little shops down below. I actually really, really like that design decision. Very nice. Dude, there's so much. This just keeps going. I've been saying it the whole time, like the glaze is crazy, but he's done fantastic. This is a cool build. Holy crap. On the ocean almost. On the beach. These two houses are really, really nice. They're nicely integrated with the land also. I just like the way that they're not on perfectly flat land. That's a really good detail. And hopefully you guys can get some different ideas for like railing designs and pool designs, floor designs, obviously. Lots of different ideas you can steal from this. But he's done absolutely fantastic with all of those things. And certainly building everything on a diagonal is just an absurd feat. Here's a different orange house. This one also has a tennis court. And I mean, you gotta love the random paths going around this house. Just a very nice detail. You can take this all the way around, and then this will take you to the garage, and you can kind of just travel around here. Nice little backyard area. I just love that nothing's a dead end. Gotta appreciate that. So yeah, that does appear to be the end of the tour. this took a long time to get through, and it was a ton of fun to explore. I was at no point bored. Like, this was genuinely so cool. So big thanks to New Freedom MC for letting me tour this whole thing. And before you guys go, listen, if you're still here, I have one favor to ask of you. By the end of the year, if I do not hit 10,000 subs on this channel, my channel will be gone forever. I will delete it. It will be off of the internet. I'm quitting this YouTube channel. So if you enjoyed the video, I would really, really appreciate it if you would, consider subscribing. It would mean genuinely the world to me. Consider joining my Discord too. And other than that, I don't have too much more to say other than make sure to check out New Freedom MC's channel. Obviously, he did all the work here. I'm just the guy that yaps over it. So definitely be sure to check him out. But I make content very similar to this every time rent is due. So if you enjoy this video, maybe consider, sticking around, subscribing, leaving a like, and comment what you'd like me to do next. If there's any cities you'd like me to tour or anything like that, let me know. But appreciate you all. Have a fantastic rest of your day. God bless.